All right, so greetings to everyone present in this meeting. My name is Sakshyam Pandey. I'm representing UNISEC-Nepal, and today I'll be sharing about the local chapter activity report of 2024 of UNISEC-Nepal. So, a short history about the UNISEC local chapter activities of UNISEC-Nepal. So, we were established in 2020, but we've been participating in CLTB and MIC competitions since 2016. So, recently we participated in MIC in 2023, and we won the student prize as well. And we also participated in CLTB 2024, so which was conducted a few months ago. We've held heptasat trainings in our country in Kathmandu University in 2016 and similarly in Pulchar College as well. So we've also hosted UNISEC-Global meetings in 2020, 2022, 2023, and 2024. So these are some of the few basic history of our UNISEC-Nepal. We've got 5 member universities, so they are listed as follows. So let's begin with our activities of 2024. So one of our major activities was that we upgraded the eCube set. So this is an educational model of a cube satellite. So eCube stands for educational cube. It's greatly inspired by heptasat of UNISEC. And our aim in 2023 was to scale the eCube set, and we've successfully reached the target by manufacturing more than 150 sets of eCube and used it in trainings to reach more than 950 students. So that's a significant achievement of UNISEC-Nepal. You could see the picture. So that's the old set on the left, and the new improved version is on the right. So it's improved, it's got improved performance, and everything is well optimized in the new set. So talking about our activities, we've held satellite training and eCube boot camps. So we use our educational cube to conduct training boot camps to students from all over our country. We've reached over 950, so around 1,000 students from middle school to undergraduate level through satellite trainings. Our trainings include satellite training, eCube trainings, and STEM education. So currently our focus has been more towards reducing the gender disparity in our country. So we're proud to share that we've had more than 43% of our participants who were girls in our training programs. So that's also a significant achievement. One of our other activities was that we have established a space system laboratory in Chitwan district. So a little bit of background information. Most of our space projects are based in the capital city of our Nepal, which is Kathmandu. So we've taken a step in decentralizing the space activities of our country by establishing a space system laboratory in Chitwan. So this laboratory hosts the primary building of S2S nanosatellites. So more about that project will be covered later in my presentation. But side by side, it is also a classroom to train 9 middle school students. So I'll talking more about this project later in my presentation. We've also been working on an antenna lab at Koba College of Engineering. So this is one of the partner universities of UNISEC-Nepal. We have supported the establishment, and the main focus of this lab is to provide students with antenna research opportunities, first-hand satellite communications and antenna building, ham radio trainings, etc. We've also been planning to scale it and build a ground station at the college. So if we're successful in doing so, then the ground station would act as the primary source of communicating with the nanosatellites that are set to be launched from our nanosatellites that are set to be launched next year. So this is one of the side activity of UNISEC-Nepal. We've also focused on establishing a middle school robotics exploration laboratory. So this is the focus is for middle school students, but the vision is that by training students from a young age, we are developing the human resource and the space workforce of Nepal in the long run. So if the students are provided with early satellite education, cancer trainings, and been engaging in robotics projects since an early age, then we believe that in the long run, it would be really helpful for our country. And we've organized 3+ cancer and eCube boot camps through this robotic exploration laboratory. So we call this Makerspace. So that's the short name for it. We've hosted an industrial visit for university students. So UNISEC-Nepal coordinated with the space industries of our country to organize an industrial visit for the partner university students. So they received some exposure and indulged in exploring the laboratories and observing the satellite systems firsthand. And Furthermore, we also mediate the internship opportunities for for university students with our networking. So they can, with our networking, they can get internship at various space industries in our country. We participated in CLTV 13. So a senior lecturer from our country, Dr. Sarvagya Bhattacharya, participated in CLTP 13 a few months back. He was also one of the 4 participants who shared their experience in the 49th UNIGLO meeting. So talking more about our activities, we've been regularly participating in virtual meetings. We also hosted the 35th meeting. And as the secretariat, we support by regularly preparing UNISEC meeting reports and videos. Talking about the space activities of our country, one of our major projects right now is the Slippers to Sat nanosatellite. So in short, it's called S2S, but as the name suggests, Slippers to Sat is its primary aim is to, well, first of all, develop the technical advancements in our country, but also it is by targeting students, by involving students, 9 students from marginalized communities of Nepal. So there are students who have had troubles. So it's a symbolic term, so it's like they've had troubles with, so they don't have enough financial condition to wear slippers, but we have collected them, and so it's a big vision to involve them in the cubes and the CANSAT development process. So the highlights of this is that we've taken 9 students, and with 6 professional satellite engineers and mentors are guiding them through the integrated steps of building the satellite. And currently it's passed its critical design review, and currently the FM integration is underway. So these are some of the pictures of the S2S satellite and space system laboratory at Chitwan. In the middle picture, you can see a young woman screwing knots of a small cube. So that's the engineering model of S2S. Her name is Bina Mai Chepang, and she's one of the 9 passionate students who've been involved with us in this project. So she studies in grade 8. So it's a notable thing to be. So we're proud that we could provide them such an exposure since an early age. So this is again aligns with our long-term vision to develop the professionals in our country. So by receiving such exposures from an early age, this will definitely help their professional career as well. Some other space activities, let me talk briefly about them. So Munal is another high school nanosatellite. So this has been finished developing, and this is currently waiting for its launch. So this is expected to launch in the first quartile of 2025. And the next project of our country is PHA project. So this is a payload hosting initiative by UNISA. So Nepal has been coordinating with, has been partnering with the national and international institutions in developing the space sector of our country. So some major challenges faced in this year was the first challenge was logistics. So like the road safety in our country is a really risky one because it's a really geographically complex country, our Nepal. But moreover, in the following year, aviation has also been really risky. So because news of crashes has been making it to headlines, so it's been really difficult for us to make decisions on how to carry out the logistics and how to carry out local chapter activities in other parts of our country. So that has been the major challenge. And some other challenges are funding and some lack of manufacturing kits in our country because we have to procure all the parts of our educational e-cubes. So if they could be made in our own country, then it would significantly reduce the price. So that's one of the major challenges right now because we have to procure them. So the prices go high. And so moving on with the plans for 2024 and beyond, our first plan would be to support the launch of 2 major nanosatellites of Nepal, Siparsat and Munal. So they would be a step towards making the next steps of Nepal in the space. We'll continue providing nationwide satellite trainings as we have. We are currently focusing on developing a curriculum for communications and ground station training boot camps. So after our 2 nanosatellites will be launched in 2025, we are planning to develop communication and ground station training to university students. So with the data that we receive from our satellite, we could train them and provide them exposure and all sorts of things. We're also looking to write more proposals for establishing more research laboratories in our country, and if better, then decentralized. So And again, we'll focus on increasing the number of partner universities to carry out our projects and continue supporting our ongoing space activities. And the plan for eCube next year will be to continue research and development and keep pushing in affordability and sustainability. So just to conclude, amidst the challenges, so we have managed to collaborate with some notable national and international organizations. So we would also like to extend our thanks to UNISEC-Global for providing such a platform for collaboration. And we are very excited to participate in all the different activities of UNISEC-Global. So we are also really thankful. So thank you. That was a short description, a short presentation on the local chapter activities of UNISEC-Nepal. If you got any questions, you can pass it to the moderator, or any feedback or any suggestions, we're ready to accept. Thank you.